Uh, Hi, Zubra. Thank you very much for joining. Whoa, that's a weird shade of whatever is on YouTube, huh? Okay. Yeah. This YouTube Live, YouTube Live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, guys. I wonder who's going to join. It was a pure coincidence of that guy that sold that batch, but our floor at 50 held it great and rebounded because some people saw and understood right away that they were getting a super discount on Quest tokens. That amazing. All right. Okay. Let me activate the mic here because we are live on YouTube for the first time. I wonder why the image is like this. Want to check on the live how it looks?
The microphone. Or-
No, I mean everything. Check from live. I know we're live right now. Hi, everybody. So we are live on YouTube as well. All right. So, bro, Stephen, if you want to jump on with me, you're more welcome to do so once again. It's nice for me to talk to somebody. Uh, all right, we're good. Any volume? Put up the volume. So, okay, great. Turn on the mic. So for the first time, we are streaming live on YouTube. I do not know if we're going to get anybody there because we do not have any followers on YouTube yet. We're going to create a new following, a new cult. Yeah, and okay, we have a new subscriber. Welcome, new subscriber. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for joining us on our first ever YouTube live. We used to scream and not scream. Yeah, we did scream sometimes, but we stream every single night from Pump Fun. And our Pump Fun stream is actually on a loop using the demo video that shows a full demo of how our platform works on our YouTube channel as well. You can find a that video that you're going to push a button and it's going to go dramatically bad. Yeah, no, I wouldn't put your phone on the keyboard. Bad idea. Um, Stephen, retirement fund or Zubra, I know you guys are part of the team. Hello also to my co-founder. She's listening, Karen. If one of you could wants to give a test at the YouTube live would be great. Tell me how's the quality. So I said first time we do it, it's kind of blurry. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's happening? The camera dirty there. I'll try and clean it up. A lot of things happening. I'm sorry if I'm a little out of whack. I had a lot of work today, and I'm working for the community. Oh, it looks better now.
10 times better.
It looks much better. 1 second, the camera is really dirty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So today I rebuilt the nft.ulys.site page. It was made specifically, yeah, picture all better. Thank you, Zubra. Appreciate it. You checking up on us. Thank you. Thank you. I am following the chat on Telegram. Oh, yeah, we got a little emotional because somebody sold uh, a batch and we so much want to hold the floor all together, but the market is obviously in trouble, and we can imagine that if somebody is losing money on one end, they might be forced to sell over here to cover maybe a margin call or something awful. But it would have been better to just stick with us because giving up on that amount and letting somebody pick it up at a huge discount is to somebody else's advantage. There we go. We have not sold anything. If you see a red candle, it's not us. It wasn't us. Won't be us. We're not afraid of that. And it is insignificant because we are targeting a $1 billion market cap. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
So you remember Paul? Paul was with me when we went to Valletta and we did our live from there, and we gave a full demonstration on how the Ulys Quest platform works. Uh, Paul liked it so much in Malta, and he specifically liked it so much working with us that he decided to stick around.
Yeah.
So welcome to the team, Nate. He's a young developer and he is absolutely brilliant. He's very organized, systematic, and when you ask him to do something, he takes it step by step, but he doesn't make any mistakes. So I'm really impressed with your work up to now.
That's right.
Okay.
The Wisdom by Sunset asked us a question.
Somebody has a question? From where?
So he asked us, when will the features or KYC feature will be implemented?
Yes, okay. So some people actually tested the app. They went out and they were rewarded Quest tokens and they wonder how they can withdraw it. Now, the person that asked that actually had 50 Quest tokens on his account, currently worth, I don't know, a micro fraction of a cent because our market cap is not high enough. So there is no point of attempting that withdrawal right now, but we have a deal with Didit, which is the biggest KYC provider in the world. And with Didit, once we implement, it should happen like any day now. The issue is that I should do like I did today. I recoded entirely the NFT page. I changed the logic for it to work with the new Quest token on Solana. Uh, and um, I had to rebuild the smart contract entirely and redeploy it. And I did it in a record time of 4 hours to be able to be on the live stream with you while Paul was attempting to configure OBS Studio so we can broadcast simultaneously on X Live, on YouTube, on Pump Fun, and on TikTok. So that configuration happened to be a little complicated. So we're going to have to work on it a little more. So right now we are streaming on X Spaces and on YouTube Live. We're going to limit ourselves to that tonight because it puts us under a lot of pressure. At the same time, I know that everybody likes it when I am involved with the community in our Telegram group. Um, and I'm doing my best. If you see that I'm not there for a while, is because Dev is cooking. I'm cooking, and I'm cooking real hard. Right. So thank you for those of you who are our hardcore fans and believers that you are the reason why I'm here and doing this every night. Right now, I think we are the ninth day in a row. Okay. So to answer the question of, well, the withdrawal, let me finish that. I apologize for interrupting. So that's about Wisdom by Sunset. So your question on YouTube, you are going to be able to withdraw as soon as I implement KYC. And we're talking literally maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try to finalize the implementation of the KYC process. Then you're going to be able to just verify yourself with did it, and you're going to be able to transfer your Quest tokens to your Solana wallet, which is already configured into your user profile. So we're very, very, very close to it. Don't worry about it. Apologies. Hey, Stephen, thank you for joining both on, he's joined us on YouTube and left X space. So cool to have you on YouTube. I know you like to see me, right? Stephen is absolutely very bullish moderator on our platform, answers everybody's questions. I feel that he knows the platform better than I do. So yeah, he should, theoretically, he should practically be our general manager. So okay, thanks. Great work you both are doing over there. Thank you very much. You guys all know that when I do these live streams, I do things on the fly. I don't prepare. I don't have subject matter prepared. I improvise all the way. It's not really an issue because there is so much stuff to talk about when we talk about Ulys Quest and the Quest token, especially now that it's on Solana. We started Except for the tech side. Yeah. Okay. Steve, I promise I'll never ask you to code. Otherwise, it's going to be really funny. But we had a fabulous conversation yesterday, Steve and I. A very wise man. And I think it was one of the best lives that we ever did. Yeah. Because you were there, Steve, of course. It's not because of me. And I am what I am. All right. So tonight, we had some exciting things to do. First of all, we're going to have a Quest token giveaway, and this time we're going to do it for real. To get the Quest tokens that we're going to be offering tonight, you guys need to have an account on the platform. First of all, you obviously know that it's free to open an account. If you use your Telegram account, or you use your Google account, or if you use your crypto wallet, the account is created with you when you log in with it seamlessly. You don't even need to go to the registration form. And once you're there, drop your Solana wallet address in your profile. That's important because this is how I'm going to know what your user account is. So in the chat here, you're going to be able to drop me your Solana wallet address, and I will look it up in our user database. I will find your user account, and you will get some Quest tokens airdropped to you. Ain't that cool? Now, on X space, obviously, you will drop it in the chat under the Quest, the Ulys Quest AMA chat right under our live podcast. Just drive your public Solana address in there. Do not give us your private key. Do not share your seed phrase. Do not transfer any of your Quest tokens to scammers. So you have the possibility to give us your wallet address over here on YouTube or on Xspace, and we are going to airdrop you some Quest tokens. Now, the big surprise is how much. Stick around. Maybe you'll find out by the end of the show. That's oh, it could be interesting. Yeah. You know what? We need to clean that camera a bit better. Let's try to find a way to do that. Can you? Can you help me out here?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Wonderful. What would I do without him? Multitasking constantly. All right. Let me check. I had prepared some interesting subject matters to cover here. Let me fetch my notes. Apologies, but it was a bit hectic today. Oh yeah, try one of these. That would be great. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Is it
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, there we go. Sorry about that. How many people are watching? 5? Very cool. Yeah, clean some more. Go ahead. I think it's never been this ever before. Okay. First, let's talk about something that everybody cares about, the chart. All right. Let's first talk about our pricing and the analysis of what is going on here. Yesterday, I posted some pretty cool analysis on the current action of the price of Quest token. And we've been seeing through, after several days, that we have a very, very good floor at 50K. It's solid. It would be hard to break it. If we break it, any purchase would put immediate pressure to the upside. The fact that there's kind of low liquidity and an average mid-size market cap, we would have an explosive move upward. It wouldn't take much. So you see somebody that sold for $1,000 took the price down by a few thousand, because what people have to understand is that the market cap is not directly linked to how much money people are buying or selling of Quest token. So the person that sold now and sent the price going from, like, I don't know, we were at 67 down to 51. He only sold for like I've got the numbers here. He sold for $1,087, and then we had two more sales, one for 394, one for 263. So that's about 1,600 plus a couple of small ones. Let's say 1,700, 1,800. So that 1,800 had like apparently a dramatic impact of about 10K on the market cap. It's exponential because the market capitalization is not calculated based on how much money, like really an addition. Somebody buys for 500, the market cap does not go up by 500, it's going to go up by 1,500. The market cap depends on the amount of liquidity that you have, the circulating supply, the amount of tokens that you purchase, and it's a complicated like calculation that the DEX does to determine that price. So we can have somebody step in right now and buy for a couple of thousand, and we're going to be back at 80K. It's the way it works. So we are working on adding some liquidity. When we're going to add some liquidity to the decentralized exchange, then the price movements will be less violent and less spectacular. Uh, are you adding to liquidity pool at higher market cap? No, Zubra. We are adding liquidity at a lower market cap to be able to contain these movements now. Because obviously, when somebody withdraws, he drains from the liquidity. So if we add some more, the price drop will be less dramatic. But it also has an effect on the explosive potential to the upside. If you look at our chart, we were on a beautiful uptrend all week. Yeah, I mean, gorgeous. I mean, just look at it on the daily chart, even or on the weekly chart, and you're going to see this gorgeous uptrend. We were doing higher highs, higher lows, and now we have this candle down. If we recover tonight and we send it back over 70K, we're good. Yeah, cool. Whales love high liquidity, though, so they can size in. Definitely, we're aware of that. We've invested a lot into this, and we're supporting it as much as we can. Obviously, one of our targets was to get to 200 holders. We're currently at 168. But as I said, the situation right now is a little difficult. Um, with, let's say, already just Bitcoin. It just went under 93K. We knew that like 93, 94K was like critical support, and it broke that. So the fear and greed index, I think, was around 14 today. So it is not surprising that, if people are bleeding money left and right, and they usually have multiple positions in crypto, and then um, it could be that they're going to try and draw money from wherever they can to plug some holes or cover some margin calls and so on. So taking into account the current situation of the market, our position is really strong. Our market cap is good. Our token has been going against the trend. So even if we do have some red candles, like any crypto has, we are still in a very, very strong position for when the market recovers. We should skyrocket, because there is a combination here of things that are setting us up for glory. First of all, the supply. You know that we have secured a large amount of the supply to prevent any rug pulls. So the token is practically unruggable now. You know that our target is $1 billion, so we're not even close to selling anything. We reserved a large portion of the token to be able to reward the players for the that actually go visit landmarks and that claim Quest tokens. That too important. So right now, the team, everybody in the community, we have an extraordinary community. They're doing incredible efforts. Everybody is chipping in one way or another. to do some rates, to do some posts, to post under influencer accounts to try and get their attention. So I think that if we have that persistence and we keep going on, eventually, when the tide turns and the fear and greed index starts going up to something more positive, we are going to be the first ones to benefit from it. So, meanwhile, I'm building. I'm building as much as I can nonstop. You've seen me. I work 7 days a week, over 12 hours a day, and I'm building. So today I modified, well, a few days ago, I modified the platform to accept the Solana token. Now I added in the registration page and in the user profile page the support for the Solana wallet address, which obviously has to work with our API endpoints and also our database with the user profile. Today I rewrote the smart contract for the landmark NFTs and I modified the landmark NFT page completely. The new design is cool. I think it's more fancy, less dark than the other one, which had this dark purple thing. And I am working on the smart contracts for vesting for the people in our community who some of them said it's $1 billion or zero. And we're not going to do anything in between that. We're never selling. So I'm going to set up. Hey, Zyron, thanks for joining us, bro. Nice to have you. John Wimo, also, gracias, amigo, por estar aquí con nosotros. Gracias, muchas gracias por tu soporte. Y todo. All right, our buddy is from Colombia, so we're just giving him a salute in Spanish. Marvelous. Pour les Français qui viennent de nous rejoindre, merci beaucoup aussi pour votre soutien. On apprécie grandement votre présence dans notre groupe. So that was for the French-speaking crowd because we have a lot of French people as well. When I look at the statistics of the traffic that we have on our platform, we have like people from 85 different countries, an average, visiting us daily. All right. So, what did we want to cover today? So, first thing, if you want to benefit from the airdrop, all you have to do is register an account on the platform, ulys.site, www.ulys.site, and I will airdrop you some Quest tokens directly in the app in your profile if you drop your Solana wallet address that you use to create your account that I will find in your user profile in our database. You could drop that or in the chat in the YouTube live or in the chat under the current X space that we are doing. Okay. Looking at the messages on our Telegram group, we exploded in the span of like 3 or 4 days. We had like 130 people on the Telegram group. We are now 435. And it's all organic. We didn't do like other projects do when they buy 5,000 fake accounts to just make it look like they have a lot of followers. So we did not do that. We have real organic followers. And that's the thing. Okay. So the chart looks healthy. Pullbacks great. Guys who sell, like this guy who sold 2%, he's going to be picked up by several people that pick up a smaller percentage. Hopefully, some of them will be long-term holders. Dilution is much better, and it makes us stronger. So, and he'll never get it back at the entry price. Some people were dreaming that we're going to go back down to 10K. It's literally impossible because, well, it's impossible. We took away 55% of the supply already and put it aside. It's locked in a multi-signature wallet, and there is no way that it's going anywhere. We're looking to build a multi-billion-dollar business here in the tourism industry. We're not looking to rug pull a few investors on a decentralized exchange. Can you try to get on the live again this time, Steve? I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, invite people to come in, to come with us. It's cool. And Steve, then once we have enough viewers, hop back onto me with X. I would love to have a conversation with you on X again. All right. Okay, let's talk about the mechanics. Why did I work on the NFTs today? Simple reminder. We have a set of 20 landmark NFTs that are part of the Genesis collection. They include the most visited landmarks in the world. So we got places like the Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum in Rome, Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, etc., etc. This gentleman lives. You live in Germany.
Yeah.
You like the Brandenburg Gate?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's
It's cool.
I remember when John Wick was walking through
Oh.
that gate. I don't know, when John Wick 3, and I retraced his footsteps, and I was there, and I'm like, I'm walking where Kenny Reeves was walking. That was pretty cool. So when somebody goes to nft.ulys.site and buys one of these NFTs, the full amount goes directly to this Solana contract to buy some Quest tokens. So let me take a look just at the pricing of our NFTs here. And I'm going to give you one hell of an incredibly good reason to buy Quest tokens like right now, not wait, right now, and to really, really hold on to them. Now, everybody that owns a landmark NFT is going to get 20%, a 20% commission for every person that actually visits a landmark and collects 50 Quest tokens. So the person that visits the landmark is going to get 40 Quest tokens, and the sponsor of the landmark is going to receive 10 Quest tokens. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to my buddy here. All right, no problem. We're talking about adding money to the liquidity pool. Yes, we're going to take care of that. And we are going to expand to other decentralized exchanges. All right, I'll take care of all that right afterwards. Sorry about that. So let's say that somebody buys the Acropolis and it's worth $54,000. Correct. Currently, the Alhambra is worth 36,000. In Spain, Angkor Wat in Asia, 18,000. The Brandenburg Gate is only worth 20,000. You're not buying digital art. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is worth $18,000. These prices were practically 2 times higher a couple of weeks ago because they are priced in Matic, and Polygon is, I think, close to 14 cents right now, when it was close to 23 or 24 cents. So the Vatican, which is the most visited landmark in the world with 19 million visitors a year, is currently worth $180,000 instead of 330. If somebody is to get 20% commission on all Quest tokens when somebody visits the Vatican, and only 0.1% use our app of the 19 million, because we think we're going to go through mass adoption, yada, yada, yada. We spoke about that multiple times, so I will not go there again. The person who owns it is going to get between $40,000 and $50,000 annually residual income. It's an amazing paycheck. You do that, you get it. So imagine that one person right now, anywhere, would actually buy a landmark NFT. And let's say that he buys the cheapest landmark NFT that we have out there. Sorry, I'm looking at all the messages coming in at the same time. The cheapest landmark NFT is only 18,000, and it's going to give him residual income for life. Imagine if just one person buys that. And you saw what the price chart did right now. Somebody sold for like 3 or 4 people sold for like 17 or 1800 bucks. The price dropped by like 5 or 6K. Imagine what one purchase of an NFT of 18K is going to do to the price of Quest. the ones holding now are going to be in for an exploding ride to the upside. And we're not even talking about the necessity for us to shill and to promote online and to do stuff to get some buyers. When they are going to see that candle, we're going to be trending everywhere, unavoidable. So keep that in mind. If one person buys one NFT at any given moment, this is going to skyrocket. And if somebody buys the Vatican for close to 200 grand, I forget it. Forget it. We're going to explode to a million market cap instantly. So if you're wise, don't try to time the market. You buy, you hold. You know that us, the team, we have your back. We secured the liquidity to protect you. And you can be in for a surprise at any moment. So that is a very important fact about the landmark NFT. So need to contact Baron Trump. He will buy the White House for $1 million. Zubra, you're amazing. I really love this guy. Absolutely. Yeah, let's contact Baron. We know that he's very good at taking wise decisions. So this would be a wise one. That would be great. Okay, please participate, ask questions. It's the broadcast. Yeah, oh, we're here for a while. No, we're in no rush at all. So we're going to wait. Everybody can join us. I hope that some guys are going to step in the chat with me here. And we're going to have a conversation like we did yesterday. It was amazing. I promise that every single one of you is going to benefit from the airdrop. If obviously you already registered an account on our platform and you are in our group, you will be able to provide me with your wallet address there. And yeah, okay. Let me just answer to my buddy here. Tell him I'm live. Oh yeah, he knows I'm live. I know you know I'm live, Frank. Hi, Frank. I promise as soon as we end this, I'm going to give you a call and we're going to take care of some serious business as we usually do with a lot of fun and pleasure. Okay. Let me see other talking points that we had here. So many stuff to talk about. Now, besides the fact that, we've secured the supply, we're protecting the floor. Somebody can buy landmark NFTs and this could blow up any second. So not holding a bag now or gambling of buying, selling to make small profit. And thank you very much. Somebody just sent me his wallet address. Fabulous. We got a winner already. Somebody asked for the contract address on our platform. Wonderful. We also you have to also acknowledge that the team here, myself and my co-founder Karen, we are both Shark Tank veterans. We're seasoned professionals. We're not young, sadly, not young anymore. I often say I'm the old guy of crypto. I started when crypto started years ago. I was the first guy to ever launch like the Metaverse Expo in Las Vegas. That was the result of the Shark Tank in 2022. So we have tremendous experience. I have 30 years experience in IT and in cybersecurity. So yeah, you're covered in by so many angles in this thing. I'm not gonna burn my reputation, my co-founder either. And yeah, we've been straight shooters all of our lives, and that is not going to change. So, Paul, please, what would you like to talk about? Go ahead, share some thoughts here.
Yeah, I would like to just simply ask what this adding this Solana wallet, what did it done? Like, did it do?
Well, we minted the Quest token on PumpFun. PumpFun uses the Solana blockchain to mint the crypto token. So when somebody adds his Solana address, he's on the same blockchain as Quest token, which means that we can send him his payout, the Quest token that he earns. They can be transferred to his Solana wallet address because they are compatible. So that's why it was important. We always had, and we still have the Polygon wallet address on for the NFTs. Okay, we have Raider here on X that would like to speak to us. You have been approved. So if you want to talk, Raider, please go ahead.
All right, all right. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. GM to you, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just came across this project. So, like, briefly explain it to me.
Okay. Now I could explain it to you, and I will do that. It's a good idea. We might have a lot of new people that have never joined us before. But right here, if you're watching on YouTube, or even if you're on X, you're going to find a link. Find our YouTube. You're going to see that there's a 14-minute video there where I myself give a full-blown demo of the platform from A to Z. But I'm going to give you a summary right now. Or also, if you go on Pump Fun, there is a live stream that broadcasts 24/7 this 14-minute video of the demonstration. So you can watch it there as well. Uh, this is the first ever travel to earn Web3 platform or ecosystem. It's not a project because it's not something that we're building. And we didn't launch a crypto token to try and raise money to build it. I actually built this platform during a year and a half, and I delivered it fully functional. Once it was fully functional, I launched the Quest token for it to be the governance token of the platform. What does it do? When you create an account, you log in, you select your default country. Once you pick your default country, so let's say, I don't know, you're in France, you pick France, you set a default country, automatically the interface is going to load all of the landmarks in France. And specifically, our AI agent is going to be able to map for you all of the landmarks or the locations that are within your radius. Once you visit those landmarks, let's say you're in Paris, you go to the Eiffel Tower because it's on the map. Once you're there in the app, you click Found It, and our system checks the real life. We already have in our database the GPS coordinates of the Eiffel Tower. Our front end will pick up the GPS coordinates of your phone, send it to our backend. We compare the distance between the 2 points, which means your phone and the Eiffel Tower. If the distance between the two is less than 50 meters, you are automatically awarded with Quest tokens, and they are credited into the user profile section of the platform where you're logged in. Now we have 103,173 locations across 197 countries. So I'm pretty sure that, if you just register, it's absolutely free to register and use, and you just step outside wherever you are. I'm pretty sure there's a landmark close to you, and you could just go there and click on Found It. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let actually Paul right here
Okay.
give you an explanation of how it works, because he is our record holder. He visited 55 landmarks in 2 days here in Malta. Please, Paul.
So yeah, you just open. Yeah, you just open the Ulys Quest website. You go, you create an account, and yeah, you choose the land, choose the country where you are in, and yeah, if you see some landmarks near you on the map, it should be the thing. You can either, I don't know, just simply think how to get there, or you can go to Google Maps, and there's already a button that will bring you to the Google Maps. You just press it, and yeah, it brings you to the landmark. You get there, and yeah, you can press the button found it, and you get the reward.
I was pretty impressed by your ability to handle all the filters. Could you explain how you were using all the filters to
Okay.
optimize your Quest funds?
Okay. So there's also filters. Yeah, the main filters are, how do you say, proximity, or is it
Mhm.
proximity?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can like select 250 landmarks, and it shows you the uh, mostly, I don't know, 80% of landmarks that are in the country that you are in. But if you, I don't know, go to proximity and press and write 0.2, then it means it's in kilometers. Then it means it's 200 meters near you, around you. And it will show all of the landmarks, all of the spots you can visit in 200 meters radius. Yeah, and it works like this. You go there, you can use Google Maps, and it will collect it.
Yes, okay, so thank you very much. The the platform has multiple functions. So it's not only, you visit, you confirm, and you earn. You also can use our AI agent to be your virtual tour guide. So it's going to give you information about the landmark that you're visiting. So yesterday or 2 days ago, we were in Valletta to do a live demonstration. That video is on YouTube as well. And we were like in front of the St. John Coke Cathedral, and we activate the AI, and it tells you everything you know about the St. John Coke Cathedral, architecture, history, fun facts, uncanny facts, etc. The large language model behind that is Claude Sonnet 4.5, so it's extremely powerful. It is also your Quest route builder. So if you click on AI build my route, it's going to generate 5 to 7 locations directly within your vicinity. In case you are in a place or in a country that you're not familiar with, and you want to discover and you want to be guided. So you have like a real life tour guide in your pocket that is super reliable. You have GPS guidance with Google Maps and also OpenStreetMap. So yep, that's basically how the platform works. So if you want to see it in action, you have two options. You can sign up, step outside and try it for yourself, or you can watch the video on YouTube or on PumpFun that gives you a complete, full live demonstration of how it works. Raider, does that answer your question? We have both, and they are both very active, and they are both managed by Trevor, who is an amazing asset to this organization. Our Telegram community went from like 130, and when we launched the coin on Pump Fun, it jumped, and we're currently at 431 in the span of like 3 4 days. The growth is organic. The community is committed, involved, uh, hardcore believers in a short amount of time. Discord, I don't know how much we're at, maybe 80 or something like that. And the Discord server is configured like really professionally. Our team took care of doing a very professional setup. So we got it all. If you go on our website, www.ulys.site, ulys.site, and you scroll down to the footer, you're going to have all the links to our social media, which includes Twitter, which includes Discord, TikTok, where we're pretty popular, and also Instagram, Facebook, etc. All right. So I hope that that does it. Um,
Um, s- s- Circles
so
for the
yeah, we have ambassadorship program in place. I did make it public. I should build a section on the website for that, for ambassadors to be able to sign up. Right now, it's on a case by case basis because I'm extremely busy. Besides the crazy amount of hours that I live stream per day for this project to take off seriously, I have to also keep on coding to bring everything necessary to this platform. So the ambassador program, we reward people in Quest tokens. And since we're present in 197 countries with existing landmarks, and we will be covering every single country in the world. If there's a country where we don't have any landmarks there yet. It's only a question of time. We're adding some on a regular basis. So yes, you can be our ambassador. We actually have in mind to be like in VR a virtual country of our own, like a metaverse country, and we will have ambassadors with an embassy in every country in the world. So I don't know what country are you from, brother?
Um,
All right, so we have a lot of interest from Africa. Yesterday, we did talk from somebody to a nice lady from Nigeria who wanted to be an ambassador as well. Of course, there could be more than one ambassador. We can have even one ambassador per region. I don't think everybody is Yoruba or so. Even if you're in different cities or regions, we can have multiple ambassadors in every country. We have a lot of fans in Nigeria and a lot of friends that are part of our organization as well. We love you guys. We know how much you love crypto. So yes, stay tuned. I will be sharing more information about the ambassadorship uh, project. I suggest that you join our Telegram community because it is certainly there that I will make the announcement. Let me look at this. Okay. So I'm looking at the messages coming through. All right, great. Yeah. So the people in our community organized automatically raids and activities to raise awareness about this token and the project. Okay, so there is a question coming in here. What's the marketing plan for the next few days? Some want to know what the team plans to do more to get more visibility. All right. Okay. First of all, you have to take a look at the market conditions. They are currently like dreadful. We're talking the stock market, we're talking crypto, everything. So right now, whatever like huge effort we can do is going to have a limited effect. Nonetheless, this week, with the market conditions the way they were, we had some generous benefactors, first of all, that picked up some coins to sustain the token price and keep it at a very nice level. Second, many generous people paid for boosts. So we had the first day like a 10x boost. Then we had a 100x boost 2 days in a row. Then we had, I think, yeah, we had another 100x boost just this weekend. Then we had 6 different key opinion leaders or calls that stepped in, aped into our token, and some of them like what's her name? I feel bad, I forgot her name. Well, we had a call that even like they stepped in and they mentioned our project during their X space live, and they said, you know, I bought a couple of sol of this thing, and I'm putting it aside, and boom, everybody aped in and grew the community. So we're getting noticed rapidly by some important people. We in the background were working hard to secure many corporate deals also. So right now, it's not that we don't want to spend on marketing or do a bigger push, but you have to look at the market. Trying to push now and go against the flow, I don't think it's really wise. Right now, the best thing you could do is take advantage of like the incredible low price that we're at, because we're going to be at 1 billion market cap, and buying now is like a gift from heaven. Because when you look at a project like ours, I mean, when you look at a platform like ours and how it works, having bought in at 5,000, 10,000, or even 90,000 market cap is insignificant, because once we'll be at 1 billion, which is unavoidable, then you're going to make a lot of money. So right now, if I would have a piece of advice for everybody, is even if it's $5, just buy and set it aside. Buy and set it aside. Just accumulates. Just accumulates. You're going to have one hell of a surprise. I think we've demonstrated that we don't give up. I streamed every single day. I promised I would come back. I did. Some people at Pump Fund thought that I was saying, "Oh, I'm going to stream 24 hours a day," and then the guys they give up on the next day because they're too tired or they rug everybody. We didn't did that. I did not stop, and I didn't build a platform like this after 30 years of working in IT, investing 4,000 hours of my time during a year and a half to rug you guys for a few $1,000s. You have to be freaking out of your mind. We have some much bigger plans, and now the people that have stepped in here and even bought for tens of thousands of dollars of this coin. Um, uh, I have a big responsibility because it's one thing to build a platform and to deliver it to the world. But when people invest their hard earned money to buy our token, I feel personally that I have a responsibility to do things as best as I can because I can't control the market, but as best as I can to protect their interest and their investment. So there you have it. Anybody else have any question on X space, or if you have a question? Yeah, Steve, 20 minutes. I don't know if I will be here for that long. I do have some more work to do. So I did want to do this live because I do one every day and I do want to show my face every day. And it's the first time that we do our live on YouTube. And from now on, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a cult following on YouTube. And of course, I'm going to clean my lens on my laptop because the camera looks like crap. And I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right. It's just 10 more minutes. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's that for today. Market cap's currently at 53K. Um, I have some coding to do. So since things are pretty calm, and look, we've been hyperactive during the week, fighting against the stream, and our token has gone against the trend. Everybody was in red. We were in the green all week, so we're going against the trend. There's a huge compression happening. Well, with the trend line on our coin. And as I said, it just takes a few people to step in and buy the coin, or one person to buy just one landmark NFT. And we are going to have a rocket propelled candle that will probably shoot, based on the estimates and the projections that we have, between 120 and 150,000 market cap pretty fast. So don't get caught with your pants down. Um, hold something. We also have an objective, which is to reach 200 Quest token holders. We're currently at 168. So we ask you, out of the kindness or the goodness of your heart, if you're a day trader or if you're a sniper, even if it's just 10 Quest tokens or 100, which represents a few pennies, please keep some quests so we can reach that target. It's a question of being able to play the algorithm and show that we have a certain number of holders of our token. It will also bring in some whales. So if you like to play with our coin, because the ones that have been buying and selling on a daily basis with our coin, and we see several of them, um, they've managed to turn a profit on a daily basis. So this too is to your advantage. So please always keep a little bit of Quest tokens so our holders numbers keep up. And for the rest of you guys that believe in us, okay, 3 minutes. Steve, I'm waiting for you, no problem. So anybody that believes in us, we ask you to hold. Don't even look at the chart. Don't worry. A lot of you did say that it's not just the technology that's amazing. You believe in the team, and we thank you for that. You see, Paul is right here with me. He's from Ukraine. I'm going to let you tell your story for a second. Tell more you're from, why how you came here.
So yeah, came here. So in 2022, I went from Ukraine to Germany because of the war in Eastern Europe. Yeah, and then I applied for a internship in Malta because it was possible. and I actually pretty like it here in this company. Yeah, I like the project. I like the idea. I completely believe that this will work. And yeah, the stuff we are doing, we're working on is good and it helps people. That's why I'm helping.
You want to give them an idea on maybe what you're trying to help us on, what you worked on these days, the new things we wanted to integrate, for example,
Yeah.
in the platform?
So currently we're working on Android app. Um, it's already working, but it's in beta. We test if it's still the best experience so that you don't issue, you don't see any strange bugs or so. Android app, then we working on implementing the KYC verification features so that you can actually also withdraw the tokens that you collected while walking, while traveling. Yeah, we're working on this.
There you have it. All right. So we're waiting on our buddy here. Yeah, Raider, please go ahead.
So, myself, I like to join with my main account because this is my alt account whereby I use this to search for new well-founded project and contribute my skills to them. Yeah, so I'll do my main account right now.
Okay, but um, please reach out to me on the Telegram group. Let me know that you were Raider on X Space because sometimes your handle on Telegram is different than on X. So once you do that, I will be able to send you a DM and we can have a conversation about that. All right.
All right. I'll join it with the account that is similar with my Telegram account.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you go, Raider, because now we have retirement fund that has joined us. And buddy, it's really, really good to have you.
Oh, Ralph.
Yes. Hi, brother. How's it going?
Hi. It's going. Took me this. I just wanted to address something. The other day, somebody was after me about trajectory. So basically, I answered that question with what the game plan was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they kept on going on this trajectory. And I understand what trajectory means, right? It means where you're going. And if you really look into it, it's where you're going, how fast, and when you're going to get there. And yeah, I'd like to say I know exactly when it's going to be $1 billion or $2 billion. I could say all these great things, but I'm not going to say anything I can't promise. And that's one of the most important on here is news isn't put out until it's verified. We're not guessing here, right? Like the plan is in place. Things are being done the way they said they were going to be done.
Yeah.
And we will get there when we get there. The one thing I can pretty much promise is it's only going to go up, right?
Well, yeah. Well, we have two issues here. First of all, as you know, we launched on Pump Fun, and we were in the Pump of Them community, and somehow, like we're kind of still there. So we're working to move away from it. First of all, by right now, like streaming for the first time on YouTube instead of being on Pump Fun. On Pump Fun, we have a video rolling automatically. But the market conditions right now, I think, are maybe concerning. I mean, if you just looked at the face of the Wolf of Wall Street when he was talking about Bitcoin, he knows something that we don't because he was turning green. Um, so there's a lot of concern out there, and we're lucky that we're on DEX. I prefer to have us on a decentralized exchange and not be on the centralized exchange yet, because we intend to get there one day. But when you
Right.
get on the SEX, and they put you on leverage trading. Then when Bitcoin goes down, the bots kick in and react to it, and everything is taken down with it. We've been going against the market trend this week because we are not tied to that. So that's how I feel about that.
Smart money, they make their money during a bear market. The people who are really going to make money are investing now. So this is primed to be in the perfect position for when things change, and they will change. This is, it might keep going down for a bit, but when it comes back, it's going to come back stronger, and everybody really knows it. They just don't know when. It's all speculation, right?
Absolutely.
But with business and everybody, it's like farming or anything. If you start when it's in a boom, yeah, you'll catch the tail end of it. But if you start before people even know they need it, that's when you really make the money. And that's exactly where this is.
You're speaking like a non-crypto guy. It's very obvious.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's the wise way to say it. I completely understand. But in crypto, you see, like the guy that sold his 2% today.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there was a bot. It wasn't a person. I looked into it.
yeah, all right. Well, that explains it. So everybody sniping, looking for short-term profit said, "Wow, this is a great opportunity, great project. It's a great thing to snipe." But so we're still in the short-term mentality with the crowd that we have around here. What's important is that we're building a very, very solid base with the 433 members that we have in our TG community, right?
Right. And you can even see the bots thing short term. You know what I mean? A computer its logic is in short term.
Well, they're configured for to work on very small percentages. So it's they look at the chart and they react, to trend lines and support and resistance, and they're triggered automatically at that. And you could set up a bot and let it run and forget about it, and then it snipes constantly. But sooner or later, even a bot can be caught in a huge upswing or downtrend, and you miss out or you actually lose if you're shorting, because that's the thing with a bot. You can also go the other way.
So this is interesting.
Yeah.
And this, which is obvious,
Yeah.
They are buying, up to 2%. They can even see the potential.
Yeah, that's why the system that we have in place with the landmark NFT is spectacular. Because if, let's say, somebody, as I said, buys even the cheapest landmark NFT for $18,000, you know how it's going to skyrocket the price of the token with 18K. But then this is not a percentage of tokens that are held by a guy that could dump it on the community and rug them.
Yeah.
It comes to our treasury and it's secured.
That's one of my favorite parts about this whole thing is these landmarks you can purchase. And again, when there's millions of users, which there will be, the price of those will go up. You own it and you can sell it for whatever you see fit. It's not like you bought it at this price, you earn 20%. No, when there's 10 million users and you're making a ton of money, there's going to be a person or a corporation that looks at it like a great business deal, and they're going to pay more.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you another trick, which is completely insane. If anybody had the ability to do this and they're not doing it, they're not realizing it. Imagine right now that you want to buy a landmark NFT, or you have the means to buy one. You can actually buy Quest tokens right now, load your bag, buy the landmark NFT. It's going to explode the price. You just made a huge profit. You probably paid it off entirely just with the price spike that you're causing just by buying it yourself. So you have individually the potential right now, because the market cap is so low, to manipulate the price yourself and get your landmark NFT for free.
Thought about that myself. Like if I had the going completely. So, narrowly, so you really think about your research, background check, look into the whole thing to make an intelligent, like the investment opportunity here is unlike anything else. And the idea that people aren't jumping on this is crazy to me. Like it's just so obvious what it's going to be. It just hasn't happened yet, but it is going to for sure.
People have been wondering about our marketing efforts, and I think that you're well positioned to be able. First of all, I'd like to clarify for those who don't know, Steve is an investor. He invested from day one. When I started my live stream on day one, Steve does not work for me. I've never paid him. He is part of our group. He's become moderator on our group, an ambassador. He's doing this on his own. On his own. What's the word? Volution. I'm losing my English. He took his own decision. Yeah. So now that being said, you've seen the marketing effort that we've done in just the last 8 days while the market was going down. Would you mind sharing with the listeners what we've done?
So basically, to start off, marketers aren't being paid right now because it's just a fake group of people that's going to inflate a fake price that will crash. If you got a group of 50 people and they're going to throw messages all over the place, yeah, that's great for a meme coin because that's what it's all about. You're boosting something that is completely irrelevant to gain hype, to get it to go up so that you can pull out and make a bunch of money quick.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't apply to this at all, really. So what we've been doing is the actual members that care and are invested are the ones spending the time sending out messages. And ordinarily, if it was a meme coin, I would feel bad sending out these messages because I know I'm just doing it to rip them off. But with this, I don't feel bad at all because I'm trying to give people the heads up because it's in their best interest. That's why I'm telling people about it. It's a win-win. And anytime something's a win-win, there's nothing bad about it, right? So we're trying our very best to post as much as possible, spread the word, because it is in everybody's best interest to get in on this, especially now. Like you can't get into anything else that's got this potential at such a low price. Like I can't tell people enough. And if they don't want to listen, I guess don't listen, but I'm going to keep messaging people because there's some people out there that could make a lot of money off this. And there's a lot of people who will buy Ferraris and Lamborghinis, because they don't really need the money in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be people who actually need this. And if they get in, this could be their hope, right?
You think that, well, first of all, we probably don't have enough eyes on this project, although we're doing a massive push. And I looked at, I investigated, not actually I have to give credit where credit is due. My partner, my co-founder, Karen, loves to play with stats. And she was taking a look at the engagement ratio that we had on our Telegram group. And we have at least 18 to 20% of the people that are actually online and always active 24 hours a day on the platform. That kind of engagement for a group of 413 people, 33 members now, is totally abnormal, unusual.
Everything about this is so
Very true.
way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's it doesn't seem to fit in anywhere, and that's maybe why it's not getting immediate traction. But
Well, especially in
once it
crypto,
catches-
if something is too good to be true.
yeah, but I hate to mention other coins, but Shark Coin, it's literally called Shark Coin. It's a meme. It means nothing. And people have invested multiple millions, like singular investments in the multiple of millions. And it's just like, what? Where is that going to go? Is that going to be around in 10 years? It's just waiting for a humongous rug pull is what it is. They're farming people. They don't care. Like, that's all it is. This is not even close to anything else like that.
Don't forget, not just meme coins. I love taking the example of my most hated coin in the world, which is XRP. Some people are going to show, XRP, you have no idea. No. Look at what the team at Ripple did. They owned, like currently, there's 60 billion coins in circulation out of max supply of 100 billion. 100 billion coins. And they own 39% of the supply currently, but they own much more than that because they have been dumping for the past like 3, 4, 5 years on the market with a linear unlock of millions of dollars every month. And people are like, why isn't XRP already at $10 or $100? Or, well, because you're being milked like a cow nonstop every single month by their unlock, and it's going straight into their treasury. So that company is not profitable at all. It wouldn't be if it wasn't collecting money from the token that it's selling. What happens when they have like 100 million in circulation and they sold their 39% cap?
Well, and here's another thing is, how do you erase a $13 trillion debt? It's the greatest rug pull in history, right?
Yeah, I think they're just going to mint another coin for another excuse and try to make it up for that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know how else to explain to people. Like, it's a shame it's on the internet because it's a lot easier to describe in person because people can see feeling and all that. It would be even easier if I was able to speak to these people instead of just messaging them on their page and saying, you really have to check this out. Because this is not spam. This is not just another message you should ignore. No, this is somebody being like, hey, like, you should really take a look at this. And don't take my word for it. Investigate. Like, investigate it yourself. And you tell me that this isn't a great idea. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't, I'm not going to guess what the price will be or how quickly, but realistically, if something similar to Bartcoin or many of the other ones that are really meaningless can go to those prices, and then again paired with how much of the population is actually interested in crypto at the moment, you combine all those different things, and a couple $1 billion market cap sure seems like nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, just saying. And that's off the proof. Like, that's the evidence. It's not me speculating at all. It's just
Well, we
it's
know
just
that when the fear and greed index is as low as it is right now, which is like
Mhm.
extreme fear.
it's pretty bad.
I think we were like at 10. I could take a look at what it is on Coin Market Cap. Let me check right now. CMC Fear and Greed. Fear and Greed Index.
But the graph on this is defying reason, really. Like it's well, in a way it is, and in a way it's not. It's just such an obvious good idea that people are investing in it. Just not just despite, but in spite of the current market trend, right?
Yeah. We're the investors that are in this are not even really from the crypto world. They're in the mainstream, like financial and corporate world.
Yeah, I'm
And
noticing that.
yeah, and they've decided to back us like solid.
Right.
So it's a bit like I don't know. I think it's
Well, it's like the Shark Tank.
yeah, exactly. It's like the sharks on the Shark Tank. Yeah.
Right? You're coming to people and you're pitching an idea, and I'm a guy, and you're pitching me this idea, and I'm listening, and it's sounding better and better, and then, of course, a good investor would think, well, what are the negatives to this? Uh, there aren't any. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because
this market cap is ridiculous.
if right now, even if the market cap, I'm telling you this right now to all of you, even if the market cap was to drop to zero, I'm not going anywhere.
Right?
I'm continuing. It doesn't matter.
Well, I had a conversation with a longtime investor, right? Somebody who's been around for quite some time. And they said, I'm going to 1,000x at least or zero. And I said, you know what? You can't go to zero. It's impossible. So I explained it to him, and he's like, wow, you know what? I never even thought of that.
Well, yeah, pretty impossible because the only way that this stops is if I die. Even
Well,
then.
it would take all of the long-term investors, everybody who's really in it, it would take them all to sell. And I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
I see in the future, when the price is very high, taking like an allowance, or even putting in a holding, and you can borrow against it without actually selling it. I could see doing that. But no, people aren't going to just sell. These people are holding.
Now, furthermore, in our case, we did a fair launch on Solana. You can't have better than this. So we didn't mint a token, decide the quantity of the supply, kept a huge amount of the supply for us, then have a linear unlock where we're going to drain the market. Excuse me 1 second. Oh, I apologize. Where we're going to drain the liquidity by extracting the money of the people that are buying this coin progressively. Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of noise in the background, mate. No problem. Sorry, lost my line of thought. I don't know where I was anymore. I'm working too many hours per day, so sorry if my brain shorts sometimes.
Like, I can tell when somebody hasn't watched the videos or looked into the coin at all, because the questions would already be answered. There are some questions that people can and should ask, and I will gladly answer them. But please check out the video first. Just look into it first a bit before, like waiting till very late at night and then asking all these questions.
Like, what are you guys doing? What's this project all about? But I love it, me, when I got the marketing guys contacting me saying, your project is extraordinary, you're doing a fantastic work, let's collaborate or whatever. And they have they don't have the slightest idea what the platform is about.
Right? Yeah. The information, I'm like, so you haven't even looked at it? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, that drives me crazy. And then I say to them all the time, I'm like, the best advice I can give you right now is buy some yourself. You know,
Yeah.
like, no, shillers won't be paid.
Look,
Like, we're gonna take care of that. Don't worry, we're doing it. But
these conversations we're having right now are linked to the fact that like our liquidity is low and the market cap is not high. And well, we just launched a week ago and we're doing already pretty good. And also the number of holders that's low, and the fact that everybody in the team is working so hard with posting on X and shilling and rating. And some people like I think Zubra, it was that messaged one of the polls 30 times to grab their attention, and they did it. They gave us a shout out and they bought the coin, and then boom, our market cap exploded by 20K. So I think that even for key opinion leaders and influencers, they're going to be at some point. I'm going to hold the bag of this, and why not talk about it? I'm shilling my own bag, and
well,
it's going
it's
to
a good
happen
idea.
naturally. Yeah.
It's like I said, like with the news, every reporter's dream is to report something first. That's what being a reporter is all about. It's not about being the 50th person that's mentioned it. Nobody cares. Like, if you're the first to break a story, which this is, you'll be well known. Like, oh, you're the guy that made everybody rich by mentioning it on your page.
The problem is
Like,
that there is no more neutral reporting, especially in crypto. Nobody will post or do anything if they're not paid. And I see some that have like they're on the live broadcast every day. They're on the next space. They have a YouTube show, and I'm like, man, you guys have seen me live nonstop for 8 days. You know that if I'm on the show, I'm gonna give them one hell of a show. They're gonna have like some incredible content and some exciting things to discuss and talk about, and not just about the platform or me, about like the future of Web3, where this technology is going, the potential for the whole crypto industry. There's so many subjects that I can cover with my wide experience, but I can't even get invited on an AMA if you don't pay enough. So we're going to keep on building our community organically. We're in no rush. And people that can't hold their bag for more than 8 days, well, man, I'm sorry.
right? And the time will come. Its time will come.
Yeah.
And, I invite people to, okay, for example, check out the movers list right now. Okay. Pick anyone that you think is going to be great and put it on your watch list. And then look at it 8 days later and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Well,
Anyone.
Well, we know that 99.8% of the tokens, especially on DEX or more specifically on Pump Fund, 99.8 of them go to zero, literally zero. Yeah.
If they even last 8 days.
True. Even some YouTubers that had like millions of followers. There's this guy, he had 15 million followers on YouTube. And I don't know what he was talking about, video games, etc. And he decided to start launching coins on Pump Fund, and he was bringing in his followers into that, and he was rugging them one coin after another. He was rugging them for $10,000 a shot. It's insane.
Once you lose that, you're done. Like,
Well,
that's what it really comes down to. I guess some people don't care about their reputation, but it used to mean something. Your word meant something. You shouldn't say things that aren't true.
Oh, no. Now you and I are old school. We'll agree, but the younger generation nowadays, ooh,
I love it that how they call it old school. You know what it is? It's morality. How is morality old school? I don't quite understand.
yeah. Well, the world's upside down to me, brother. I don't understand it
Oh
anymore.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's why, like, this is easy to understand.
Yeah.
Like, to me, anyways. But there'll be more people out there like us that just see this for what it is, what it so obviously is. And when those people come on board, then the other people can just do whatever they want to keep on doing. They'll stay on Pump Fund, do it forever, you know.
Yeah.
But the ones that actually get into real projects,
Look at
they're
that. Look
going
at that.
to,
John Wemo, one of our good friends on our Telegram group, just made a post from Watcher Guru. $100 million worth of crypto longs were liquidated in the past 60 minutes. So look at our price right now, market cap at 53K, and you can feel pretty damn good.
right? Like, I think this is going great. Like, realistically, it's defying, almost like defying gravity. You know what I mean?
Almost like, no, it is.
So yeah, I think it's going very well, and now is the time. Like, now is the time to get in.
Well, that's one thing I wanted to say. The whales, we know that they accumulate when the fear and greed index is at its lowest. And
It's the
right
best
now,
time.
if you're going to look, the retail buyers are decimated. We already on October 10th, 1.6 million retailers were completely wiped out. So there's none of them buying, but the whales are now just getting like they're accumulating huge amounts, and they're just putting perfect time. Absolutely. Bitcoin, 92,047. So the big problem, bless you, Paul. The big problem right now is that Bitcoin broke the support at 93 and 94K. So hang on, because this is going to be pretty bad. Ethereum, 3,007. I'm pretty sure it broke under 3,000. XRP is down to $2.13. I'm sorry to make a round table, but this is really good. BNB, Binance, it's at 902. You know, it was at 1,150. And we're at a risk of seeing some stable coins decouple instantly. Solana, 130. Just a week ago, it was at 167. So wow.
To me, and to, like, I'm not a big fish, but to me, I like these prices. You know what I mean? Like, this is when you buy. Michael Saylor's been buying Bitcoin still the whole time. Like, he's buying more and more and more. And he's not a stupid guy. He's buying it because it's going to go back up. Like, it's guaranteed. You just have to stomach it and hold. Like, that's all you got to do is hold. Like, these guys who go in and out every 10 minutes, like, why? It's so time consuming. The stress, just the loss factors. Like, why not just get something and hold on? And I can't remember who said it, but they said only 1% of the people who trade in cryptocurrency do better by doing the in and out than if you just held. Okay. So are you one of the 1% that's successful? Because 1% is pretty low.
Yep. Here, Zubra is saying it's going crazy good. This is the calm before the storm. This is like when we were vibing before hitting bond, and all at once, 9K to bond in 2 minutes. So thank you, Zubra. You're absolutely right. Brilliant person there. Part of our group. Also a very, very pertinent analysis. Constantly very wise person. Thank you, brother. So yeah, it's true. I don't know what to add to that. Right now, I'm perplexed, and I am concerned. I am concerned because I keep reading on Twitter through all like the big accounts. They're saying that they're seeing record numbers of people like abandoning crypto, going away. They have been used so much to having like these explosive uptrends or
Right.
huge crashes and making like they all dream of putting $100 and becoming millionaires overnight. That
Yeah.
the story is changing. The manipulation is tremendous, and it's not happening with Quest. Definitely not. So
The funny thing is, all those people are like, I'm done. I'll never do this again. They'll be back. They'll be back and wish they didn't sell in the first place. Like selling at a loss, it just doesn't make any sense to me because you know it's going to go back up. You just know it. Like, why would you sell at a loss? I've seen people on Quest sell at a loss, and I'm like, that's just ridiculous. Like, what did you think was going to happen? But again, they see that huge spike. They want to catch a huge spike in the beginning, and then all of a sudden make $1 million off of $1.
but like
The likelihood of that is just, it's ridiculous.
it's the excessive greed because they over leverage, or they actually like on October 10th, there were some people that had like over $1 million in positions, just to talk about the big accounts, forget the small ones. And because they had so much money, like $1 million or more to invest, for example, they bought a meme coin or they bought an altcoin, even that was not a meme, and they just use 2x leverage. So imagine you have $1 million and you're on a 2x leverage, you have 2 million now to work with. That's a lot. But now these people, even at 2x leverage, were liquidated because the price crashed on some tokens by 99.9%. Atom went from, I think, like 74 cents to 0.001 in a flash crash. And they were wiped out. Then some people woke up and like couldn't believe it. I heard that there were like 2,000 people that committed suicide after the 11th, including I think it's a Ukrainian guy, because our buddy here, uh, Pavlo, is from Ukraine, who had like $30 million invested, but it was money from that he invested for some people, and he felt like so bad or so guilty because the guy was a stand-up guy. He felt guilty that he lost everybody's money, and he killed himself in his Lamborghini.
Yep, I believe it. Short-term speculation is, it's a dangerous thing. You're gambling then. Like what I'm doing, I don't feel like it's a gamble, but I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking big picture. If you're, day-to-day trading in and out and you're leveraging like crazy, you're gambling. Like, there's no doubt about it.
Well, that's why Michael Saylor is so successful. He's raising money.
Exactly.
And all he's doing with it, he's buying Bitcoin, zero leverage, and he's just been accumulating for years and years and years and years. So even when the price goes down, when he has money, he buys. If the price goes down, he has money, he buys. He's not even looking at the price. He doesn't care.
Because
Exactly.
even at the beginning when I first started buying here, and I bought in really low place. I bought most of mine really, really low, and then it would go up, let's say $10,000 or $20,000. In my mind, I was thinking, in the big picture, well, that's nothing. Like I've seen trend lines where, on coins that have lasted for years.
Our
Those,
to talk about that. Sorry to interrupt you. It's because I just thought of something. Our buddy Frank, Frank, part of our group also, he gave the perfect example. You take Roaring Kitty. He took like a few $1,000s and he bought, I think it was GameStop, and he made $10 million. Then the market cap like went back down. Then he was at 23 million. He held it, came back down to 10 million. And finally he pulled up with a $43 million profit. So he was saying, the kind of like nerves of steel that you have to have and courage to just not sell at that point, and then you really get out of there with a huge bag, and you really did it. That like Roaring Kitty is a wow, legend.
If you believe, you believe. You just, I don't know. I almost would beg of people, don't look every minute, you know, just buy and just leave it alone for a while. Actually, if you were to buy and come back in 3 days, you'll notice that the price has gone up, right?
Yeah.
You don't. This is not where you have to worry every minute, literally every minute, and watch it, and then sell before you go to bed because it's going to drop drastically. It actually went up last night. You know, I woke up and I was like,
Yeah.
you know. So,
But right now, it's just like, I think reacting to the rest of the market is just the fear. But we're still like holding up extremely well compared to the rest of the market. Zubra is saying everyone on Solana has PTSD from getting rugged after conviction holding. That's true.
oh, I know. That's I just believe, truly believe that this is exactly what people are looking for. They just haven't come across it yet.
Well, I mean, how many days in a row do I have to live stream for hours for them to be convinced? How many times do I have to tell them that my partner and I are Shark Tank veterans, and I was actually on the Shark Tank twice, and that they have to understand that just getting on the Shark Tank is extremely hard. Then, for your pitch, even if you do it to be televised, is another layer of difficulty. But then striking a deal with a shark is an extremely rare event. And once you've stricken the deal with the shark, it doesn't mean you're going to get the money, because you have to go through the vetting process. And we went through the vetting process, and we got the money, and we did the convention in Vegas, and we delivered, and you can watch all the videos online. So people were asking me, even on Pump Fun, give me your name, I want to Google you. And I'm like, there it is, go check it out. Go on our website, you're going to find our LinkedIn, you're going to see our, we're real people. These are offices in Malta. This is not like this is not a fake background. These are our real offices. You've seen them every day. Paul is real, by the way. He's not fake.
Yeah, backed by a real company, backed by a real person. Like, you can't ask for more.
Yes, but I think that it's the fact that we launched on Pump. It took everybody off guard.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help.
Yeah.
But it is what it is now. To me, this is just one set of eyes away from all of a sudden going to where it should.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you that set of eyes, we have it, because the backing that we currently have, and the fact that you guys are now are all protected because this coin is impossible to rug. It's because we had that one set of eyes. It takes one good man to make a difference, and we have that now.
That was very important.
Yeah, and he keeps on putting, from time to time, he puts a message on Telegram, and he addresses everybody. And if people are listening, he's giving important message. We're giving you insider information. You have it right there. So yeah.
Yeah, the only reason why things haven't been released to everybody yet is because it's not good to say things unless you're 100% sure. I hate it when people say things and it's not like a sealed deal, you know?
I have many things that are sealed deals. I'm not going to talk about them now, because with a fear index at 17, a market completely in the red, people in a panic, freaking out or scared, or that have no more money because they were liquidated completely. The kind of like power that I'm going to bring by making, let's say, an announcement or a press release right now is going to have like 1/100th of the impact if I do it under good conditions. So we have to think strategically as well, for the good of our whole community and this company.
Yeah, why waste why waste a lot of money right now advertising when people aren't going to invest anyways?
Right. So
You know?
I'm mentioning this for a very specific reason, because everybody, especially on pump, is used to, you have to be there and you can't let go. The second you disappear, everybody is like, oh, the dev is gone and you disappear. Dude, I need to code. Yeah, I need to take care of this platform. I'm here. I always leave a message, guys, I'm here, don't worry. But if we've been doing this for 8 days in a row, and our community, and especially one person, has been extremely generous with us, supporting the coin, buying boost up to 100 boost on Dex, etc. But please, if for one day we don't have a marketing activity ongoing, take a breather. But then suddenly the price starts going down because they're not doing anything. So what, you were looking for, the floor price has been going up by $10,000 a day for the past 8 days.
Yeah, it's noticeable. Like, it's a recognizable trend, which I don't think anything else has right now other than going down.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
So, yeah, now is the time to buy. Realistically, even the people who are worried about it and afraid to buy, now is the time to buy.
Yeah.
Or wait until everybody else is buying, I guess, and then just jump in there. But smart investments are made now.
And some who say, well, it's the price is going down, I'm not going to buy now, I'm going to wait for it to be lower, and they have dreams of seeing this at 10,000. Well,
Yeah.
then when it's going to be at 1 million and at 10 million, and they're going to be, damn, I could have bought it 53K and I did it.
No, that's exactly it.
Because
Like, I'd love to buy at 10,000. It's not going to happen.
but it doesn't matter.
Not realistic.
It doesn't matter, because you have to realize right now, as I explained, the market cap is not directly the amount of money that people have invested into the token. It's a complicated calculation that the decentralized exchanges do to define the market cap. So even the market cap is at 53K. It's not because there's $53,000 of people who bought into it.
Right.
If somebody buys now for 1,500, we're back at 80K. It's that much. It's like leverage trading without really using leverage, because the way they calculate it. You know what? Tomorrow in the next live, we're going to break down this equation, and we're going to explain it for people to really get an understanding. And also, I have to have a call after this live, because we're going to take care of potentially adding liquidity, which is going to reduce the the big moves that we're seeing for such little amounts. So we're gonna take care of that. So there we go.
Yeah, I think there's a really good game plan, and sticking to it. You know, nothing's changed other than good.
Yeah, definitely.
So we just got to keep on doing what we're doing, and then hopefully some more people come on Telegram and help with the raids. And if you're a new person like I was and raid sounds bad, it's actually not bad at all. You're just spreading the news. You know what I mean?
And especially because people are helping us with the raids. They're using their own accounts. They have a blue check mark. Some have large followings, even up to like 30,000 people following them. It has a real impact. If you're hiring a team of raiders that use accounts specifically designed for that, and they have less than 100 followers, when you go and see after their comment under the post that we're rating, it goes straight to spam. It is marked as probable spam, and it has no visibility. So it's a complete waste of time. So having this this organic firepower is priceless. Priceless.
And message people, I don't just repeat myself every time. I write people messages like I'm talking to them. You know, like everybody gets their own message, because at the end of the day, that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm trying to talk to a person and not just throw out, a leaflet while driving by. Like,
Yeah,
I really want to see people do well. I think if they jump on board, they won't regret it. That's for sure.
Man, I'm truly impressed by the amount of like work and dedication you've put into this. We've become practically your full-time job, and we're not paying you.
Yeah.
You're working for your own bag. That's
Well,
truly
it's,
impressive.
I think there's other people like me that need this to work just as much as I do, and you know, why not? You know, like, and like you said, like I've watched the videos so many times, and I've listened to pretty much everything.
Mhm.
So yeah, I should answer questions, and then maybe there's somebody like me that has a question, and maybe I can help them by just answering a question, getting them to buy a bit, like you said, like even $10. Like the one guy was like, "Oh, I could only put $50 in it." I'm like, "Do you realize what that's going to end up being?"
No, they don't. They
Like,
don't at all. They
I don't.
absolutely don't. That this could be
I
$1 million. They have no idea.
right? Yeah, only $50. Well, I'll tell you what. Like, if things go the way I think they're going to go, that only $50 is going to be a lot more than that, and you'll be glad you put in 50.
And
Put
in,
in 10.
in
Like,
relations to that, Zubra's making another excellent comment. When the market is like calm right now, like our price action, or the market is calmer or down, we're in the accumulation zone. So that's the perfect time to take those $10 and start buying, because
yeah,
after, when the price explodes, you're not in the accumulation zone anymore. And then even if you have $100 or $1,000, you're going to buy the amount that you would have gotten with just 10 or $100. That's what's crazy. You're
yeah, exactly. Like, I see it very obviously. Like, it's so clear to me, but some people don't understand. I spoke to my friend literally for hours about this, trying to get him to buy. I'm like, just buy $10. Like, just buy $10. And he's like, "Oh, I'll look into it tomorrow." I'm like, like, your $10 is going to go a lot further if you just do it now. Like, what if it spikes to $100 million tomorrow?
I,
Like,
I find it dreadful that people that we know,
right,
that you know, that I know, and I'm the founder of this company, and there's some
right,
people that I work with here in this office that are not in my company, but they work in this building. And I tell them, I'm giving you an insider info, buy my token. And they're like, no. I'm like,
yeah, no,
oh my God, I would have dreamt to find somebody like
right,
that comes to me and said, look what I built. I launched it just now. Buy, you're getting an insider tip. You. Some people are dreaming of this, so saying, "I wish on the stock market I would have some insider info." And here in crypto, it's not illegal to do it, and they have it,
right.
and they're
No, I know.
ignoring it.
No, and I was trying to be nice and be like, "Hey, like, I don't want to rush you." And it was at $9,000 at the time. And I'm like, "I don't want to rush you, but like, do it right now. Like, right now."
Yeah.
And they give up. So, I tried. I was talking about it yesterday, but yeah, okay, don't. But when it skyrockets, I'm not even going to bother saying "I told you so," because a lot of these people, if they can't trust my word for $10, okay, which I've also said that I would give them the money back if they did lose.
Mhm.
If they can't trust me for that, then I'm not even going to speak to these people anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, and you're
Like, that's
obviously a well-educated man. You're not a moron. I know that for a fact, having spent a lot of time in conversations with you. So yeah, I don't understand this herd mentality. We spoke about this yesterday. And when the token's going to be exploding and it's going to be already up 100x, that people are going to line up to buy it. And then the whales who are going to accumulate now, that's when they're going to bitch slap them like really well.
like I used to say this thing. It was a joke, but not a joke. It was human psychology. Anytime you saw a long lineup, and it didn't matter what it was for, it's like people want to get in it. Oh, there's something going on there. I should get in that line. And I get that line so long, you could stand in it for friggin' hours, and who knows what it's for. But they people are lining up, better get in it. It's a joke.
I've seen it in conventions, believe it or not, when
Yep.
some exhibitors they hire some girls or attractive women or whatever, or some guys also, and they create a lot of animation in the booth just to make it look crowded, and then it attracts people. It's like, oh, there's a lot of people there,
It
so it
really
must
is.
be interesting. So they go for
Seriously.
it.
I saw this off the highway. There's a burger stand, and in the summer, there's 200 or 300 people in a lineup, and I'm thinking to myself, how good are those burgers? Like, I don't care if it's the best burger in the world. I'm not going to wait there for 3 or 4 hours to get a burger. Like, are you insane? What? Again, the bigger the line, the more you want to get in it, right?
Yeah,
Like right now, there's no lineup. Like you can get right in. So
exactly. Oh well,
yeah,
buddy, I think that now
it's good.
you're becoming the official co-host of the Ulys Quest
It's
podcast.
fine.
Hey,
Yeah, I believe in this more than really anything at this point. Like I was really giving up hope. I haven't really been on the internet for 12, 13 years, and then when I came back, I was more than disappointed with just how people are. So I was really giving up hope before this,
mhm.
and now I'm like, you know what? There's still good people out there. There's still, there's still something to look forward to.
Yeah, well,
So
thank
this
you.
is
We're very happy to give you this hope. I give you my word personally that I would never do something to lose your trust. If the price goes down, as I said, even to 1 cent, just don't sell your back because I'm going to bring it to a billion no matter what.
right.
So don't
The
be
show
worried
will
about
go
this.
on.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I like most is no matter what, that 17% guy. I
Yeah.
said to people, I'm like, you know what? No matter what, it's going to keep going. It's not going to matter. And it happened. And you know what? It didn't matter. So what more do you need to see? Like it jumped back up so fast. I was even surprised.
The 17% guy made a huge
Right?
gift to the guy who picked it up, and he saved everybody, but at
Oh,
the same time, he put himself in a golden position. And
yeah. Right?
it's yeah. Imagine he would have held that, what it would have been
No.
worth. So now he was happy because he ran away with like $3,600 profit. It's laughable.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine owning 17% of IBM when they're in a garage?
17% of 1 billion market cap is $170 million. That's what he just sat
Right?
on.
Yeah. So
And
I don't understand
and
that.
I messaged him on Pump, and I'm gonna make sure that when
Mm.
we're at 1 billion market cap, I'm gonna send him the screenshot and said, "Thank you for your $170 million. We appreciate it. Thank you for selling it to us." I can't help
Doesn't
myself.
mind it.
I'm gonna nag him.
Yeah, I don't like rubbing stuff in people's faces either, but I'm gonna say when this goes to where it's gonna go, I'm gonna have a hard time not doing it. I'll just quickly say, well, I try to tell you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to help myself because I tell you, in a year and a half that I built this, it cost me everything. uh, our retirement fund, everything invested in this because I believe in it 100%, and I have nobody in my family, my friends, anything that believed me, that decided to back me up, even help me
Right?
in any way. And what do you think is going to happen when this company is going to be worth billions? They're going to be like, "Hey, remember I was your friend.
Oh,
You wouldn't give me the
Yeah.
freaking time of day a few days ago, and
No.
I'm never going to forget that." So yeah,
It's a real shame, and it's sick because okay, so if they were a friend, so when you need that person the most, they're not around, and when you don't really need them, they want to be around.
because everybody
It's
wants to always be around somebody when there's an interest in it for them. It's human nature.
right. It's
But
my
I have
nature. I
no
don't quite
problem with
understand
that.
it.
I have no problem with that. You're here with me because I have an interest in you because you invested in my coin, and you have an interest in me because I brought you this platform, and I'm working my ass off to bring the market cap up, and it's a win-win situation. But this is how it's supposed to be. I mean,
Well, and I was just thinking, okay, so anybody who is listening, that's new or is going to listen to this. So, like you said, you put in all that time, all that energy, all your money, risked it all for this, and people are afraid to risk $10. Like, really? This can't fail. It won't fail.
no, it won't. No, it will not fail indeed. My friend, I truly appreciate our conversation. It's fabulous. It's currently 8:55 p.m. in Malta. I think that we're going to end it here because I do have to make some calls in the US to talk to some people. So that's important. I have to put some of that time in it. Just so you know, Steve, yesterday, you see, we saw 4 or 5 people, 6 people in the stream. In the end, we had 45 listeners. So we're reaching more and more people. Yeah, we did.
Right?
And
It's just
some people message me to tell me was the best live I've heard in a long time. And I'm listening to other people, you know, I hop into other podcasts to try and have some airtime to speak.
mhm,
And I listen to the conversations they're having, and I raise my hand, and they don't invite me on. But it's a freaking snooze fest, snooze fest. But they have like
Yeah.
250 people on the live.
Right. Like what? Because they're talking about something that is nothing. There's nothing to really talk about.
Exactly, it's a meme coin or something. So it's
Yep.
air.
It's literally nothing.
It's all we're in a community and it's us together. But I mean, you're talking to say nothing.
Right? Just do this. Let's do this. Or what are those sayings that people say? Let's pump this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
Neither do I. So to come back, the giveaway. I don't know how many people were listening, but the ones that in our Telegram group or on YouTube watching us, or right here on the X space in the chat under the post about this X space live, if you have an account on, if you have an account on the platform, and you put in the comments your Solana wallet address, the same one that you used in your user profile, we are going to airdrop you. We're going to airdrop you 1,000 Quest tokens into your wallet
Nice.
directly. Huh?
Like, if people aren't interested in that, I don't know what more you want.
Yeah. Well, we never give a gift like that. Mr. J wants to say a word. Stay on, Stephen. But let's let
Okay.
Mr. J. Hello, Mr. J. You're on. Oh, he left. Oh no, he's still here. Listener. Okay. Well, what's your question, sir?
So,
Well, Stephen, I'll let you answer that.
Like, if you're interested, I would go to the coin page and watch some videos. There's a ton of videos. There's a ton of information. And then if you have any other questions after that, if you could come to Telegram, I'll be on there, and there's always somebody on there. All right.
Yeah. So on our webpage, ulys.sit, you scroll all the way down, you have our links to social media. Join us on Telegram. Steve is there, who is retirement fund. I'm also there. On our YouTube channel, you can watch a 14-minute video that gives a full demonstration of how our platform works in real time. And also you can watch it on Pump Fun. It's on a 24/7 loop. So I think it's important for you to watch the video, and I'm talking to everybody before you ask questions, because this is a little more complex. We're not a meme coin. This is a real live Web3 travel to earn platform that works 100%, and it has a lot of features.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go watch some videos about it now, and then I'll later get back to you or Steve at something. Sounds okay.
Sounds great.
And
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. J. Mhm.
I want to say I love the idea. It's about travel to earn. Am I right?
That's exactly it. You visit locations. We have 103,000 locations in our database in 197 countries. You visit those locations, you confirm your presence in our app once you're there. We use GPS verification, and you earn Quest tokens automatically.
But you don't have to necessarily leave your country. You probably have locations close to you.
Exactly.
Well, that's pretty amazing though, because there are different ways in bringing things on chain, and you guys actually have one of the good ideas out there in bringing things on chain and in activities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
And it's not actually a project. This is fully functional. You can do it right now and start getting rewards.
exactly. That's what I mean. All right, no problem. I'm gonna go check it out, and if I have more questions, I'm gonna reach out to you and retire.
Right? I'll be there.
And that way, it, it's good to be here. I don't mind connecting with you all. I'm also a web developer, a full stack smart contract dev as well. So it's you guys in that future or now or anywhere. You got me right.
I didn't catch that. Did you understand that, Steve?
It was cutting out a lot.
That was cutting out. I didn't hear that question. All right. Okay. JB is asking news for today or plan for the week. Yes, a lot of plans. News for today, JB. I wish that you were on one of the lives on YouTube or on X. Somebody should tell him in the group that we are live right now. So as I said, right now we are holding back on news and on aggressive actions on marketing, because the market conditions are not appropriate and it wouldn't be smart to do it. You cannot like make a promo right now or do something. It would have the 1/100th of the effect that it has in a bull market. So we got to wait for things to calm down.
But basically, you're being told right now that everything is already secured. And
Right, yeah. And there you go. Mr. J has just joined our Telegram group. We're seeing he's being welcomed there by Heimdall. So wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for joining, Mr. J. All right. Okay. Stephen, we're gonna end it here. Thank you everybody for listening in. So everybody who's been listening, if you have an account on the platform, send me your Solana address. I will find your account in our database using that address, and I will credit you with 1,000 Quest tokens in your account. Plain and simple. If you don't have one yet, you still have time to create it now and drop me your Solana address, and I will credit you with that. Well, thanks everybody for listening in. Hey, Stephen, come back tomorrow. You got to be here with me to do this.
Yeah,
We make a great team. It's always a pleasure. All right, wonderful. All right, take care, buddy. Stephen and I will definitely be on the Telegram chat after this live. I have a couple of phone calls to make, and I will join you guys as usual. So thank you, and see you tomorrow.
thanks.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Okay.